Shalom. This is an emergency broadcast alert giving all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, in whom we are in great depth. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well, continue doing so, standing firm in the eyes of Torah, who I learned this truth from. To the elders, the bishops, Akim and Aqua, salutations and blessings to the house of David. We are the hopeful elect, the GMS. This is your brother Quasiyar. And I put together quite a few shorts, which I'm going to make one video out of it. And with the Lord's will, it should be edifying. This is Ezekiel 4 verse 13. And the Lord said, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them. And the Lord has gathered us at the four corners of the earth, and Esau Edom, so-called white man, has polluted the earth and continues to do so, even withdrawing, or should I say, removing the seeds from the fruits, making them in the lab, GMOs, spraying everything, chemicals everywhere. And so I am going to do this more than I usually do it, because what I do is that I dip my vegetables or fruit in water, and I put a little bit of vinegar, and I wash it off a little bit. I leave it there for a few minutes, maybe 1-2 minutes, and that removes a lot of the toxins that are in it. This man is something else.
Look at this, some walnuts.
Yeah. That's disgusting. So this is preservative. This is pesticide, insecticide, germicide. This one didn't take out those pesticide, germicide right there. But what does it have? Chlorine. You did not take out the pesticide, the germicide. You also add the chemicals from the tap water.
Wow. So the tap water is...
Where's the chlorine? In your food. In your food.
Now, you might think that, okay, let me just read it. Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, that as fools, not as fools, Salakia. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise, redeeming the time, because the days are evil. Now, I'm using this guy in this boat and what happens to him as an example, because things do happen unexpected. And what I'm saying is that if you're relaxed, don't be so relaxed when you relax. That totally could be something else. This is one of the reasons why the doctrine of the rapture is totally wrong. It's BS. Because the day of the Lord, well, Amos 5 verse 19. As if a man did flee from a lion, and a bear met him, or went into the house and leaned his hand on the wall, and a serpent bit him. Shall not the day of the Lord be darkness, and not light, even very dark, and no brightness in it? So it doesn't have to be a lion, and it doesn't have to be a snake. You could be running from dogs, and you run in the house, and you step on a spider, or a scorpion, or scorpions.
I wonder how long he's been living in there, bro. What in the world, dude? That's crazy. Would you say it's time for new boots?
I think it's time.
I wonder how long he's been living in there, bro. What in the world, dude? That's crazy.
And if you haven't realized it, he's been walking around with that scorpion in the boot. So yeah, he took it home. He brought it out again. Who knows? This one reminds me of Genesis 49 verse 9. Judah is a lion whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stooped down, he crouches as a lion, and as an old lion, who shall rouse him up?
Video shows a man telling 3 men they do not belong there, then learning the hard way not to mess with everyone. Everything happened when he told them this was his country, not theirs.
This is my home, you're all going back. You know it as well. Going back where, I'm black.
You're black? What does that mean?
The situation escalated when he started using racial slurs.
What does being black have to do with anything?
Shut up.
That's when one of them snapped and taught him a lesson he likely will not forget. Video shows a man telling.
This is 1 Timothy 6 verse 10. For the love of money is the root of all evil, which while some coveted after, they have erred from the faith and pierced themselves through with many sorrows. Proverbs 23 verse 4. Labor not to be rich, cease from thy own wisdom. Esau Edom is done the opposite. This is Proverbs 22 verse 4. Be humility by humility. Proverbs 24. Proverbs 22 verse 4. By humility and the fear of the Lord are riches and honorable and life. And this is the wrong scripture, Salakia. This is James 4 verse 10. Humble yourselves in the sight of the Lord, and he shall lift you up. back to Ephesians 5:15. See then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise.
Learned why he should have just kept his hands to himself. While on a train, he got into an argument with someone, started waving his hands right in front of the other man's face, and was warned what would happen if he actually touched him. However, he kept on trying to put his finger on the other guy's head, and when he actually managed to do that, well, he found out why it would have been smarter to stop provoking while he had a chance. This dude.
This is 1 Samuel 2, verse 6. The Lord killeth and maketh alive. He bringeth down to the grave and bringeth up. Isaiah 3, verse 17. Therefore the Lord will smite with a scab the crown of the head of the daughters of Zion, and the Lord will discover their secret parts.
You just gotta add extra, don't you? Oh my. Look at that. Boy, roll back in right away. This woman's wrong. You just gotta add extra, don't you? Oh my. Look at that. Boy, roll back in right away.
This is Jeremiah 30, verse 6. And this will be part of Jacob's trouble. Ask ye now, and see whether a man doeth travail with child. Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins as a woman in travail, and all face are turned into palelessness. Why, when you see things like this walking around with high caliber rifles, breaking door downs and killing people in the streets?
To cut it open with scissors just to prove it wasn't a human in a suit. This is Xpeng's iron, and it just broke reality. Unlike Tesla's Optimus, which moves like a rigid machine, iron was built with extreme anthropomorphism. It has a 5-degree of freedom bionic spine and synthetic muscles that allow it to walk with a natural, hip-swaying gait so realistic it sparked a conspiracy theory. It stands 5'10", runs on the industry's first solid-state battery, and uses Turing AI chips to think. But the craziest part? It's customizable. You don't just buy a robot, you choose its body shape, height, and gender. The line between bot and body just disappeared.
This is Obadiah 1, verse 8. Shall I not in that day, saith the Lord, even destroy the wise man out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau, little by little.
Why not, Mr. Prime Minister? Why do you think America...
Well, then I put it this way. I think there are highly intelligent, well-meaning often people, and some of their leaders, like Kennedy, the late president, had signs of growing greatness, depth. But you know, by and large, the administration lacks depth and judgment or wisdom, which comes out of an accumulation of knowledge of human beings and human situations over a long period of time. That's lacking. And it's not their fault. What have they got? 300-400 years of history? and they've become a nation just recently. You know, I'll tell you this. I've had 3 experiences, and they did not intend any harm in each one of them. But the tragedy was they did real harm. First, this is old stuff now. We caught an American CIA agent trying to subvert our intelligence special branch officer. Bribe him so that the special branch officer will feed the CIA, because the CIA wants to know what's happening. I mean, subverting a Singapore officer. The man might have succeeded, but I'm proud to say that the officer offered large sum of money and continuing sums of money. This was in 1960. Refused and reported the matter to his chief, who reported it to me. Man was caught, locked up, and it was on razor's edge whether we charged him in open court or not. No, let me explain this. When I told the American government, all right, we keep quiet, you take this man away, $100 million to the Singapore government for economic development. I didn't tell, I never spoke to the Americans direct, because, they lack the finesse, and, they may say, yes, hey, give it to you. Why not? Why should the Singapore government just give to you, to me, which would have ruined me? But through an intermediary, they offered me and my party $10 million. I mean, the insult, I told them, keep it.
As Esau is doing this, how much more the power of faith? James 5 and verse 15. And the prayer of faith shall save the sick, and the Lord shall rise him up, and if he has committed sin, they shall be forgiven him. All praises to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai. Look what Esau has done, what he's been doing.
15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. T-minus 15.
How much more your faith in Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai? I truly understand this. I look forward for lots of miracles. I just threw this one out there because I thought it was hilarious. I guess the Lord got tired of their mocking and shooting up to the sky. The Lord say, well, shoot something back. I hope this was edifying. Shalom.